Hey there, and welcome. Picture this: you're working hard to manage your finances, but somehow you still feel stuck. What if the secret to true financial freedom has been right in front of you all along in God's Word? In today's video, we're diving into biblical insights for financial stewardship. Together, we'll explore how to handle your money wisely while keeping God at the center of it all. I'll share practical, faith-based steps to help you grow and succeed financially, just like many others have by following these timeless principles. So let's jump in and take that first step toward honoring God and building a secure financial future. Step 1. Becoming a faithful steward. Let's kick things off with a story from Matthew 25, where Jesus shares the parable of a master who gave his servants different amounts of money called talents to manage. The first two servants put their talents to good use and doubled their investment. When the master returned, he praised them for their hard work. But then there was the third servant. Out of fear, he hid his talent and just gave back what he had received. Instead of being praised, he was criticized for not using his resources wisely. This parable drives home the importance of stewardship. God gives us resources, our finances, our time, and our abilities, and it's up to us to manage them well. Imagine if that third servant had decided to take a risk and use his talent creatively. His outcome would have been completely different, just like ours can be when we take care of what we've been given with intention and purpose. Stewardship means looking after the resources God has entrusted to us, like our money, time, and skills. Psalm 24:1 tells us, "The earth is the Lord's, and everything in it." That means everything we have, from the smallest coin to our biggest opportunities, ultimately belongs to God. It's our job to manage these gifts wisely. A great starting point is creating a budget. Think of it like a GPS. It shows you where your money is going and helps keep you on track. Whether you prefer using an app or a simple notebook, the goal is the same: ensure your spending reflects your values and honors God. Step 2. Saving for the future. Now let's envision a wise farmer, much like Joseph from the book of Genesis. After Joseph interpreted Pharaoh's dreams, he realized 7 years of plenty would be followed by 7 years of famine. With that knowledge, he took action and set aside a portion of the harvest during the good years, ensuring that everyone would have enough food during the tough times. Each year, this farmer made it a priority to save the best part of his harvest, just as Joseph had done, preparing for any future challenges. His careful planning not only protected his family but also supported his community during hard times. This story beautifully illustrates the importance of saving and planning ahead, showing us that effective stewardship means wisely managing our resources today to prepare for whatever lies ahead. Proverbs 21:20 reminds us, "The wise store up choice food and olive oil." Saving isn't just smart, it's rooted in biblical wisdom. Think of your savings as a storehouse, a safety net for life's unexpected challenges. One effective strategy is to build an emergency fund that can cover 3 to 6 months of living expenses. Having this cushion can bring you peace of mind when surprise costs, like medical bills or car repairs, pop up out of nowhere. Step 3. Taking control of debt. Let's chat about something many of us deal with: debt. Imagine climbing a mountain, and every time you think you're making progress, a heavier backpack is strapped to your back. That's what debt can feel like. Romans 13:8 tells us, "Let no debt remain outstanding." But how do we tackle that climb? One popular method is the debt snowball. Think of it like building a snowman. You start with your smallest debt, that's your little snowball, roll it down the hill, and watch it grow as you knock out each debt one by one. With every small win, your momentum builds, and soon enough, that mountain of debt feels much less intimidating. Step 4. Cultivating a spirit of generosity. Now, let's talk about generosity. It's a lot like planting seeds. When you give, you're sowing seeds that can sprout and lead to unexpected rewards. Acts 20:35 reminds us, "It is more blessed to give than to receive." Plus, Proverbs 19:17 says, "Whoever is kind to the poor lends to the Lord, and he will reward them for what they have done." But remember, generosity goes beyond just money. Think of a young woman who not only donates money but also shares her time at a local shelter, using her skills and compassion to help those in need. Her impact is just as significant as making a large donation. Whether it's your finances, time, or talents, look for ways to give, especially to those who are struggling. You'll discover that your life becomes richer in ways that extend far beyond material wealth. Step 5. Trusting God with your finances. Okay. Let me share a quick story about trust. Picture a father at the park with his young child. The child wants to climb the tallest slide but feels scared. The father stands below and says, "Don't worry, I'm right here to catch you," with a deep breath. The child begins to climb, trusting his father's promise. In Matthew 6:31-33, we're reminded not to worry about our needs. Just like that child, we can trust that God knows what we need and will provide for us as we strive to be good stewards of what He has given us. Seek His guidance in prayer, stay committed to your financial plan, and trust that God is with you every step of the way. And there you have it, 5 biblical steps for managing your finances. From faithful stewardship to saving, tackling debt, embracing generosity, and ultimately trusting in God's provision, these principles will guide you toward financial peace and freedom. So, which step will you take first today? Share your thoughts in the comments. And if this video has inspired you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who could use a little financial encouragement. Remember, managing money is more than just crunching numbers. It's about aligning your finances with your faith.